I go to Erev Shabbos. This week's Parshas Vaeira. We see Moshe Rabbeinu and Hashem talking about taking Bnei Yisrael out of Mitzrayim, and the pasuk says, "Vayidaber Hashem Moshe Lemar Vayidaber al Parai Melech Mitzrayim V'Shalachas Bnei Yisrael Me'Artzai." Take Parai, go speak to Parai, and he's going to send Bnei Yisrael out. Moshe says, "L'fnei Hashem, hey Bnei Yisrael, Hashem Oilai." Bnei Yisrael doesn't even listen to me. Ve'ekishmeini Parai. How is Parai going to listen to me? And there's a lot of commentary on that. It's one of the Kal V'chomer that is in the Torah, but we'll leave that aside for now. I want to focus on the next pasuk. It's very interesting, Rashi. Vayidaber Hashem al Moshe v'al Aaron. So Hashem tells Moshe and Aaron, Vayitzavim el Bnei Yisrael, and he commands to the Bnei Yisrael, v'al Parai melech Mitzrayim l'hotzias Bnei Yisrael me'aretz Mitzrayim. So Rashi, right away, Vayitzavim el Bnei Yisrael, and the Sifsei Chacham, I think, points out that there is no clear command. The lashon of tzivui is troubling over here. It doesn't fit. So Rashi explains what it means. Tziva aleim lehanhigam benachas v'lizbalosam. Hashem commands Moshe and Aaron to lead Bnei Yisrael benachas, nicely, v'lizbalosam, and to bear them, to deal with them. It's an unbelievable lesson. Hashem is telling Moshe and Aaron, you want to take Bnei Yisrael out, you have to lead them, you're going to lead them, and he commands them to do it nicely. Do it nicely and bear them. Don't try to whip them into shape, don't try to make them better, just lead them nicely. And the reason why I think that Hashem tells us to Moshe Rabbeinu is because Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron, both from Shevet Levi, they weren't part of the. They weren't slaves to Parai. Shevet Levi wasn't slaves, and no matter how hard you could try to put yourself in someone else's shoes, like Moshe Rabbeinu always did, there's a medrash that says he would go down to the people and would say, "I wish I would be the one that was being slaves." I think they named their children after the shibud. That Gershom was Gerayisi. There was all kinds of things that we see that Moshe Rabbeinu tried to put himself in Bnei Yisrael's shoes. But the lesson here is that no matter what, no matter how hard we could try, you're still not. You're not. You can never judge someone, and I think that is what Rashi's telling us. He's saying, don't judge, don't try to judge, don't try to do anything except lead them benachas, nicely, and to just bear them, just to deal with Bnei Yisrael. What an important lesson that is for all of us. Let's try, all of us, never to judge someone else. We never know, you never know what's going on in life. It's not a good feeling. I know I've judged other people, and I've been judged by other people wrongly. It's a terrible feeling. It's a terrible feeling to be judged by someone. People don't know what's going on in other people's lives. We could never know what's going on in someone else's life. So let's all try to maybe take that upon ourselves, never to judge someone. We don't know what's going on. Let's take the lesson that Hashem gave over to Moshe Rabbeinu. Deal with people benachas, deal with people nicely, v'lizbalosam, and just to bear them. If they're going through something, just understand that they're going through something. So let's all try to take on those traits that Hashem felt was so important to give over to Moshe Rabbeinu at the time that he was appointing him to be the leader of Bnei Yisrael. Good job.